to your total body workout. It's your girl Heather, and we are gonna be using our resistance bands, our kettlebell, if you have it, and our dumbbells. If there's an exercise that you don't have a piece of equipment for, don't worry, I'm gonna show you variations with just the dumbbells. You do need a riser, an ottoman, or a platform. We are doing a hip thrust variation, so please make sure that you have something to support your back on. We are gonna run through our warm up just like we always do, and then we are doing 45 seconds worth of work with 25-ish seconds worth of rest time in between. We usually rest for a little bit longer than that because I get a little chatty. But hey Sham, good morning. And if there is an exercise where our heart rate gets pretty elevated, we do wait for it to come back down as well. Bonjour, good morning, Le Rassor. Josh, that's awesome. If you need at any point to take a break, go ahead and do that. You can always hop back in. We run circuit style, so we're gonna run through the entire workout and then start back at the top. So if you need to rest at any point, go ahead and take a break and then just hop back in. Make sure you have your water handy so that you can sip that along the way as well. We do hydrate and caffeinate around here, so I have my coffee going and I'm sipping that all morning as well. So I get it. It's 7 a.m. If you need your coffee, go ahead and drink it, but make sure you're hydrating as well. All right. If you have your fitness tracker, we're going to go ahead and turn it on functional strength training for today. We're going to start with our warm up, and then we're going to get into our circuit. We are going to do our core circuit at the end as well. Okay, so we're going to get through our strength training circuit, and then at the end, we're going to do 4 additional core exercises. You guys ready? Oh, and we just got our flash goal. Fearless Mama Bear, thank you so much for that paper crane. Let's see. Good morning. Hey, Paul. Hey, I don't care. Good morning, Chris. All right, let's see what TikTok is asking us for. 33 gifters to send the heart me. We can't win. We just can't win. Ready? If we can do it, 33 different people to send their heart me right now. I know so many of you have done it already. I appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much. I don't get it. I don't get it. Friday, no flash goal. Today, our flash goal is 33 heart me's. I don't get it. All right, one last sip of our coffee. You guys ready? All right, turn your watch on. Whew. Start with a little dance party. All right, put your right foot in front. We're going to hinge down and big circle back. We're gonna do 10 on each leg. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Who sent their level up cake? 4, 5, and 6. Good, switch legs. 1, 2, get a good stretch through your hamstring. 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me one more here. Good. Plant your left foot. We're gonna use our right leg. We're gonna come up and back and then come to the front. We're gonna do 5 more. Ready? 1. Make sure you're working through your hip. 2, getting a full range of motion. Rotate. 3, 4, 5. Good. Switch legs, plant the right. Make sure you've got a good base of support here. Soften your knee, sink down just a little bit, up and around. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I almost wobbled. 4. 5. Good job. All right, so we did our arm circles back when we did our scoops. We're gonna do big circles forward. Give me 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good morning, Stacy. Thanks for sending your heart me and for those popular votes. How are we all feeling this morning? Hey, Nicole, welcome in. Fearless Mama Bear, they count, but not towards our flash goal, which is the thing about these flash goals, we never know when they're coming. Give me a good inhale up, and we never know if they're gonna be for heart knees. Forward bend, let your head drop. Walk your hands out in front. Take your left foot, step it forward. Take a second here. Take your left arm up, sweep it up, and bring it down. Sweep it up, come down. Get a gentle twist in your lower back as you sweep. Give me one more on the left. Good, plant your left hand. Do your best to step your left foot back. Then step your right foot forward. Get a good stretch in your hips here. Take your right arm up. Three. That's the last one. Put your right hand down, step your right foot back, push your hips up into down dog. Come forward into your plank position again. Hold your plank for 5, and then we're pushing back into down dog. You can bend your knees in and out. Move around a little bit here. Do whatever feels right in this position right now. Walk your hands back through your forward bend. Let your head drop. Again, you can sway your hips side to side. Ooh. Round up. Okay, we're gonna take one foot facing forward. Opposite foot is stepping out, so my right foot is stepping out. If my feet were together, they would be at a 90-degree angle. I'm gonna put my arms up high. We're going to press into this front leg. You're going to feel the stretch in your inner thigh. Then we're gonna push up. We're doing 7 here. 3, 4, 5. Give me 2 more. 6 and 7. Bring your hands up. Extend your arms out. Now take your right hand down into your right foot. So we're just in a triangle stretch here. If you need to take your hand inside your knee, inside your calf, that's fine. Just want you to stretch as far as you can. Again, you're gonna feel this in the inner thigh. Take a deep breath. Come to standing, and now come back. Good. Come back through center. Turn your right foot in, left foot out. Press, arms up. Just getting our joints moving. This is the last little bit of our warm up, and then we're going to talk about core bracing quickly. Give me one more here. Down and up. Good, bring your arms down, lean forward. Oh, did you guys hear my hip? That was so loud. Oh my goodness. Hold here. Thank you for tapping that screen. Good morning, my friends. Welcome in and happy Monday. If you're just joining us, we're just getting through our warm up. We're gonna start our strength training in just a minute. Come back up, come back, stretch through that opposite side, hold here. Whew. You guys feeling good? Everybody feeling a little warmer? Are we ready? Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. All right, so for our core, when we're standing, one of the easiest ways, Ryan's feeling warm, I love it. One of the easiest ways to think about how to engage your core is thinking about what you would do if someone walked up to you and they were gonna punch you in the stomach, right? Like you don't always know when someone's gonna punch you, but sometimes you can see it. It's like, boom, they wind up and they give you that good punch. You would instinctively squeeze, right? To get your muscles nice and tight to protect your inner organs. That's what we're doing when we engage our core. You're gonna take a good deep breath for me. Exhale. Lynn's, you're feeling better, Lynn? Good, I'm glad you're feeling a little better, my friend. We're going to inhale, let your rib cage come out and squeeze your muscles. So they should be nice and tight. Your rib cage is flared. As you do this, you're drawing your belly button to your spine, but you're not sucking it in like this. Do you see this? How I suck it in? To engage, you're inhaling, exhaling, blow all of the air out, make it nice and tight. Okay, so you should be able to hold this for about 5-10 seconds. Exhale, inhale, widen this rib cage. Make this part like a vacuum. Make it nice and tight, right? So if someone were to walk up to you and punch you, you'd have a little defense for your organs, okay? On the floor, to brace your core, you're going to lay down. And the first thing that you're gonna do is think about getting rid of this space underneath your spine. So to do that, you're rotating your hips back and down. This movement instantaneously starts to tighten up your abdominal cavity, okay? So we're rotating hips back and down, pushing your spine into the floor and squeezing your abdomen, okay? I want you to think about bringing your muscles together, keeping your abdomen wide, your rib cage out wide, and holding this position. Tuck the tailbone, push your spine into the floor, and squeeze all of these muscles. As you get better at doing this, you'll be able to talk, you'll be able to hold it and breathe so that you are squeezing your abs, but also able to exchange oxygen. Like sometimes I'm squeezing and you guys don't even realize I'm doing it. Or I'll do it like in the grocery store. You'll just wind up doing it through everyday life. But it's extremely important when we start with our exercises that you start with your core braced and your shoulders back and down for good posture. So as we go through some of our exercises today, I will remind you guys to breathe. I will remind you to engage your core and to start with your shoulders back and down. Does anybody have a question about core bracing? Anita, thank you for the reminder to tap. Welcome in, Linda. Good morning, my friend. Okay. Does anybody know what the little treasure chest is at the top left hand in my corner? Good morning, friends. We are going to get started. Okay, so if you have not sent your heart mate and you would be so kind as to send your heart mate, it would be very helpful towards our flash goal today. Lynn, I don't know what it is either. I feel like we need Lily. She knows about all of these little things and we haven't seen her. I don't know if I should touch that little treasure chest. Somebody do you guys see that little treasure chest up there? Rachel, thanks for sending your heart mate, friend. Girl's a girl, thank you. Welcome in, Cookie. So happy to have you here. Do you guys see that little treasure chest? Or am I the only one that sees it? Should I hit it? It says Superfan box. Somebody hit it. Somebody hit that little treasure chest. Tap it. Okay, so we have 2 more minutes. That's the timer. And then, okay, so when it unlocks, I think someone gets a Superfan subscription. Yep, so we have to wait. Yes, we have to wait. When that timer goes off, I think it's the first person gets a free Superfan subscription. Superfan subscription gets you access to our Discord chat. Okay, so make sure you hit that little button. Somebody's got to hit that little box when the timer goes off. All right. Are you guys feeling good? You ready? We're starting today with our kettlebell swing. Whew. We're gonna start with our kettlebell swing. So with our kettlebell, if you don't have a kettlebell, you can use your dumbbell, don't worry. It is very, very important that as you're doing your kettlebell swing, you're maintaining good core engagement and your shoulders are starting back and down. We do need to keep this nice and tight, okay? Because if you loosen up with your kettlebell swing, you run the risk of injury, okay? 9 more for heart me's. Oh, we're getting so close, friends. We have 1 minute and 47 seconds left. If anyone who's here wants to send their heart me, I would appreciate it. We're so close. For our kettlebell swing, if you're using your kettlebell, you're going to start with it in front of you. You're gonna take your feet out wide. This setup is for everyone, but I'm gonna show you with your dumbbells as well. Thank you so much for those little hearts. I love it, thank you. Okay, so you're gonna start with your feet out wider than your kettlebell or your dumbbell. You're going to hinge your hips back. This is a hip hinge movement. We're hinging back, grabbing your dumbbell or your kettlebell, and with force, you are going to push it back and then push your hips forward. Okay, core is tight, our back is not rounding. We're snapping our hips and engaging our glutes. To put it back down, you're going to start through the same motion you started with. You're coming back down and extending out by dropping your hips. If you don't have, yay, Tab, whoop, whoop. Congratulations, my friend. Awesome. Okay, if you don't have a kettlebell, you're going to take your dumbbell, stand it in front of you. If your dumbbell stands upright like this, just stand it up, then you're going to pull it back. If it doesn't stand up, just start with it back on an angle. You're gonna tighten up your shoulders. As soon as you grab your dumbbell or your kettlebell, pull it back on an angle, tighten up your shoulders, pull them back. You wanna keep tension in your upper back, okay? Your elbows are gonna have a slight bend. Your hips are doing the work here. It's not this. Hips are doing the work to get the dumbbell or the kettlebell moving. Okay, you guys got it? Whew. This one's gonna get your heart rate up. It's gonna get your heart rate up, so make sure you are breathing as you do this movement, okay? You guys ready? 10 seconds. Let's get this party started. Ready? Let's see if the volume's still on. Rich is up though. We know because he's sending gifts. Oh, damn it. Ready? And go. Back, push it forward. I was supposed to put my hair up. Woo! $15 more seconds here. Make sure you're breathing. Whew. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and stop. They were supposed to be a hair tie so that it wasn't in my face. Hey, Jay, lovely. Good morning. You guys doing okay? Woo. Deep breaths. Your heart rate is probably elevated. Let it come back down. While we let it come back down, let's get set up for our next exercise, okay? Take some deep breaths. Good morning, everybody. You too, Josh. Anthony, thanks so much for the finger hearts. Whew, okay. Bye, Josh. We're doing a B stance hip thrust next, okay? So So that's using one leg to do the work at a time. Okay, Josh, sounds good. Thanks for tapping the screen, my friend. Welcome in from New Zealand. Good job. Okay, so we're going to support our back on an ottoman, a riser, a platform. You're going to put your dumbbells on your hips. So you have a couple of options. Elisa, thank you so much for the donut, my friend. You have a few options. If you have a booty belt, like I have, you're gonna put your dumbbells on each side. Hi, La Mexicana, good morning. The belt is gonna sit across your hips. If you don't have the belt, you can take one of your heavy fabric booty belts. Okay, you're gonna put a dumbbell on each side and then sit this across your hips. Okay, if you don't have either of those options, if you have a barbell, you can sit it across your hips, or you can take one dumbbell and sit it across your hips. Okay, I'm gonna move this in just a little bit so you guys can see it. Our B stance is one leg. Our foot is gonna be directly underneath our knee and our opposite leg is gonna be out here. So I'm not using the leg that is kicked out. I'm using the leg that has my foot underneath my knee. So we're doing one leg at a time. Thank you guys so much for the roses. We're gonna do 45 seconds worth of work on each leg, and then we're gonna switch. So I'm gonna move this in, but I'm not gonna get up in between. So you guys can put your comments in there, but then I'll check the comments after we're done with both exercises, okay? Okay. If you guys have questions about equipment, you can always send me a message. So if you need equipment, you need help with a setup for your home space, let me know. I'm more than happy to help you get it figured out so that you have everything that you need to do the workouts. Okay. There we go. All right. I'm actually just gonna adjust this. Sorry guys, hold on. There we go. Okay. Taking our dumbbells, put them across your hips. You're going to support your upper back and your shoulders on your riser or your ottoman, the couch, whatever it is you're using. I'm gonna take your hips off. You're going to take your non-working leg out in front of you. So I'm using my right leg to do all the work as my first leg. I'm going to drop down, then push up through my right leg and squeeze my glutes. My left leg is a kickstand. It's not doing the work. I'm dropping down. My head is coming up off of the riser. Then I'm pushing back up. You guys see that? You ready? 3, 2, and go. Down, up, come down, drive up through your working leg. Squeeze. Make sure you're squeezing. Push through your heel. Take a good deep breath as you come down. Take your time here. We've got about 12 seconds left on this right leg. Come down. Give me one more here. Drive it up, get a full extension. Good. Come down, rest. Whew. The edge of your bench or your ottoman, whatever it is you're using, should be underneath your shoulder blades, okay? You don't want your head staying all the way back. You want your neck to be locked in a neutral position. Chin basically tucked so that your head is moving with your body. We're gonna switch. Take that right leg out. Left leg is doing the work here. 10 seconds, catch your breath. Ready? 5 seconds. 3, 2, drive up. Come down. Push it up. Good. Again, my left leg is doing all of the work. My right leg is not doing anything right now. It's really just helping keep balance, which I guess is something, but it's not working for the hip thrust. Drive up. Good. Come down. We've got 7 seconds left here. Give me one more good one. Get a good full extension of your hips. Push. Good. Come down. Take the dumbbells off. Woo. We're going to stick with our platform. We're doing our chest press. Tracy, 500 minutes. Woo, woo. I love it. Thank you so much for sending the donut. What's the damn deal? Oh, it's the Dan deal. Damn, it is damn. Dan M deal. Oh my goodness, I'm a mess today. Tracy, sending that level up cake. You guys feeling all right? How'd you guys do with the hip thrusts? Everybody feeling okay? Welcome in. Happy Monday. You guys doing all right? Deep breaths. All right, ready? We're gonna do our chest press next. Tracy, thank you so much for the donut. We're gonna do our chest press. Caleb, use whatever you have. Yes, VW, you can use the cable machine. Start with the resistance bands here and push forward. Okay, pull back, stretch, and push forward, okay? We're gonna use our dumbbells flat. If you have a bench, you can lay flat on your bench. I'm going to use my riser to support my back. So my hips are gonna be elevated holding a glute bridge. You can use an exercise ball, an ottoman, the side of the couch, a chair. I would prefer if you had something that your arms could come down so that you could stretch, it's gonna give you a greater range of motion. Hey Ressa, so if you're laying on something that's gonna block your ability to stretch down, try to find something that your arms can clear the side of. So a kitchen chair, an ottoman would be a little bit better. If you don't have anything like that, then work with what you've got. You can put your back on the couch, you can lay flat on the floor, it's completely up to you. So we're doing our chest press. Our elbows are going to be tucked in slightly. We don't want them lined up completely with our shoulders out here, right? So we're tucking in, we're going to push our dumbbells up and in, squeezing our chest muscles together, okay? Jean Pietro, good morning. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Hey, Charlie, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. All right, today's our total body workout. So we're hitting a little bit of everything. We do run circuit style, so if you're just joining us, this is our first round of the circuit. We will do another round when we are done with this. All right, I'm taking my 2 dumbbells, bringing my hips up. Again, if you have an exercise bench, support your full back on the bench. Hands are starting out. Pushing up and in, squeeze, come back down, push up and in, come back down. Keep it going. Think about squeezing your chest muscles together. As you come down, get a good stretch across your chest. Push up and in. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Keep it going. Give me 10 more seconds here. You guys can do this. Come on, push. Down. Push it up. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring your dumbbells down to your chest. Bring your hips down, and then bring your dumbbells down to the floor. We don't want our dumbbells flying around, right? We want to minimize the risk of injury. So we're going to control them and then come all the way down. Whew. You guys good? We feeling all right? Okay. You don't work, everything hurts? Your whole body hurts when you work out? Good morning, Chris. Okay, we're gonna go to a standing row. We're gonna do a neutral row with our resistance bands. If you don't have resistance bands, you're gonna take your 2 dumbbells and do a neutral bent over row, okay? So you're starting with your shoulders back and down, core tight. You'd be hinging forward, arms are coming out in front, you're pulling back to row, then stretching forward again. Pull back to row and stretch forward, okay? However, if you have your resistance bands, we're gonna do those as in a standing position. Move this stuff so I don't trip. If you've got the band, I'm gonna move the camera. Woo! Anita, thank you for the roses. Van, thank you for the rose. Stacy, thank you for the donuts. Hey, ring it up. Good morning. Anita with the heart hands and the heart puffs. Hey, Chris. Okay, ready? So let's see if I got the good angle here. I'm gonna move it just a little bit. All right, we're gonna adjust this camera as well. So much moving. This is why. Good morning. All right, so we're gonna do I'm moving this one now. I moved the other one. We got 2 cameras going, friends. Okay, so we're gonna do our neutral row. If you have a cable machine, you're gonna use the cable. If you have your resistance band, they're at a mid setup. You guys can see me. You guys kind of can see me. Hold on. There's too many wires. That's the problem. There's too many wires. Let's bring you guys this way just a little more. Too many wires. Okay. Taking our neutral grip. So palms are facing in. Ooh, that works. You're going to stretch through your shoulder blades forward. That does not mean round. Stretch forward, pull back, and squeeze. I want your hands coming past your belly button. Elbows are pulling past your torso and we're squeezing. Stretch forward, pull back, stretch. Keep your shoulders down. We don't want our shoulders popping up while we do this. Pull back and squeeze. Good. Stretch forward, pull back. Stretch. Woo. Palms are staying neutral, so they're facing in as you pull back. I want you to really take a nice squeeze through your shoulder blades. Pause, and then stretch forward again. Give me one more here. Pull, woo, stretch it forward. Good. How'd you guys feel with that one? Who used the resistance bands? Who used resistance bands and who used dumbbells? Move one camera. Move the other camera. Good morning. You guys feeling good? Whoa, I hate moving the cameras. I absolutely hate it. But it's so much better for the angle. Thank you, Starcy. I appreciate it. Goody used the resistance bands. Tweety's using the bands. They're a nice variation. I like to use them in place of what you would use like the cable machine at the gym for. So it's a nice way to change things up. Gives you a little bit of variety. Lynn, use the bands. Awesome. Kay Marie, thank you so much for that bouquet. Good morning, my friend. Rhonda used the dumbbells. How did it feel? All right, we're gonna take one dumbbell up overhead for an overhead tricep extension. So we're doing both arms together. So you can take something slightly heavier. I'm gonna do 35s. Let's do 35s. We're gonna take one dumbbell. Our hands are going around the top. You're going to support the handle between your thumb and forefinger. Elbows are staying locked in. We're going to come down and push up. 35 might have been an aggressive choice. We're standing nice and tall. Tuck your tailbone under, right? We don't want to be arched here. Tuck it under. Elbows are in. We're coming down. Push up. You guys ready? Good. You got your dumbbell? All right. We're going to go in 3, 2, and go. Down. Push it up. Whew. Happy Monday, everybody. How are we doing? I feel like we got quiet all of a sudden. Thank you for tapping that screen. This was a heavy choice. I honestly might have to change the dumbbell out. Yep, I gotta swap it. Whew, we'll go down to 30. Keep it going. Whew, ooh-wee. Push. There we go. It's a little better. The 5 pounds makes a big difference. Good morning. Welcome in, my friends. We've got 10 seconds left here. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring this dumbbell down. Whew. All right, we're going to take 2 dumbbells. This next one is the last exercise for this round of the circuit. Oh my goodness. You guys feeling okay? Whew, that one was heavy. Kayla, I know. I was like, 35 sounds like a great plan for a Monday morning. It was not a great plan. It was not a great plan. My triceps are burning, but it's fine. Swapping the weight in the middle, if you can't keep going with the heavier weight, is a great way to push yourself past your normal range, right? So you're overloading the muscles. You're able to get a few more reps in at that lighter weight, really pushing them. It's a great way to push yourself past the point that you thought you could do. Tab, have a great day, my friend. I will do me a favor, send me a message so I can send you the information for the Discord chat. It's just faster than me having to go back through, okay? Whew, deep breaths. All right, we've got one more. Got 3 in. I know, I felt the same way, Goody. I was like, okay, we can do this. No, I could not. We're gonna take 2 dumbbells. This is our last exercise for the first round of the circuit. We're gonna take a wide stance. Our palms are coming forward. We are going to squat and curl, okay? So we're doing a little combo. Again, I need you to keep your core tight. Shoulders are gonna be back and down. So as you squat down, it's important that you don't start rounding here. Come down and curl up, okay? Down and curl up. You guys ready? 2 dumbbells. Good morning, Flacca. How are you today? I'm gonna take my 20s. I've consistently been using the 20s for my bicep curl, so we're gonna do it. We're doing it. Okay, so feet are coming out wide. We are not turning our toes out. We're not doing a sumo squat here. Okay, feet are just a little wider than hips distance. Thank you guys for the roses and the donuts. Feet are slightly wider than hip distance apart. Palms are facing up. We're going to squat and curl. You guys got it? You ready? Okay, We're gonna go in 3, 2, and go. Keep your shoulders back, squat, curl. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale as you come down, exhale as you come up. Whew. 12 seconds. 5, 2, give me one more, curl it up. Good, put your dumbbells down. Shake it out. Everybody feeling okay? You guys doing all right? We made it through the first round. Whew. Deep breaths. Heart rate's probably up a little bit. Deep, deep, deep breaths. Good morning, everybody. Oh, thank you, Dot. Whew. Thank you, Brian. Good morning, Yumo. Welcome in, my friend. First round down, but you know what that means. We're going back to our kettlebell swing. Deep breaths. You guys doing it? Ryan, go open the door. Go open the door. I am grateful for the air conditioning right now. Welcome in from Puerto Rico. Freshmen, they're not literal donuts. I appreciate it, but they're not literal donuts. They're little gifts on TikTok. We're live streaming to both right now. We're here on YT. We're also on TikTok. For all of my friends here on TikTok, we are here Monday and Friday at 7 a.m., Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 6, and then again at 7. To all of my friends over here at YT, you guys are 7 a.m. on Monday and Friday, and then 6 a.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Whew, we are doing our strength training workouts every day of the week. Mondays and Fridays are fun because they are a total body workout, and we do a few sneaky core exercises, and there's a little different variety. On Tuesday, we're doing our back and biceps. Wednesday is straight up leg day. And then on Thursday, we're hitting chest, triceps, and shoulders. So Monday and Friday is nice because we get a little bit of everything. And our heart rate gets a little bit higher. Whew. All right, we're gonna take one last sip. We rested. We're starting at the top. So we're going for our kettlebell or our dumbbell swing. Right? So whether you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you're going to start with it in front of you. You're going to take a step back, take your feet out to make a triangle with your piece of equipment. This is a hip hinge movement, okay? So your hips are hinging back as you come down to grab the dumbbell or the kettlebell. Once you grab it, I want you to pull your shoulders back nice and tight. Okay, we need tension in your upper back. Your core is staying tight. We're grabbing it, pushing back, and then pushing our hips forward. You guys see that? Your arms are coming up from the movement in your hips. So your hips are pushing back and then pushing forward, and your arms come up due to the momentum from your hips. It's not a front raise. Let your hips do the work. Are you guys ready? Hey, Mitzi, good morning, my friend. Hey, Manuel, yes, we're here on TikTok. Skylar, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the repost, Lynn. All right, ready? 3, get your breathing down. Make sure you're inhaling and exhaling with the movement. 3, 2, bring your hips down, grab your dumbbell or kettlebell, push it back and forward. Elbows will have a slight bend to them. Squeeze as you push your hips forward. Keep your feet screwed into the floor. Breathe here. Keep going. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Whew. Woo-wee. You guys feeling good? Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Jay, yes, use your hips. The dumbbell or your kettlebell should be coming through at about knee height, okay? If you guys are coming really low, then you're bending too far forward. Hips hinge back, comes through at about your knees, and then we're pushing forward again. Deep breaths. Woo. Jana, good morning, my friend. Welcome in. How are you today? Deep breaths. Let your heart rate come down. I'm at like 135 right now. So we're gonna let it drop and we'll set ourselves up for our hip thrust. Okay, take a couple of seconds. Remember, we're doing our hip thrust as a B stance. So we're using one leg at a time. Deep breaths. All right, you guys okay? Sip your water if you need it. We're gonna put our back on our riser. Jenna, if you send me a message, I can send you the info on the riser. Last I checked, it was on back order, so they weren't shipping out to the middle of this month, but I haven't looked in a few days. But if you send me a message, I can give you info. If you guys have questions on any of the equipment that I use, you can send me a message. If you're here on TikTok, you can either go up to my bio and send it through there or through this little box down here. If you have questions about one-on-one coaching, fitness, nutrition, or my small group classes that are not run through here, you can send me a message. If you're with me on YT, you can go up to my bio. There is my email address and a Google form you can fill out if you have questions about equipment, one-on-one coaching, nutrition, hopping into other classes. It's all there for you guys, okay? Good morning, everybody. Ready? All right, so we're gonna do our hip thrusts. We are doing a B stance. So one leg is doing the work at a time. Jess, welcome in. Kay Marie, thank you for that donut. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're doing our B stance hip thrust. So one foot is extending out. The other one is doing the work. Your foot is starting directly underneath your hip. Okay. You have your options for the weight that you're using. You can put a single dumbbell over your hips. You can use your booty belt like I'm using today. You can use your barbell, or you can take 2 dumbbells and put them through a small booty band. It's up to you. We're going to take our hips off of our riser, line the side of the riser up with, I like to think like underneath, ladies, where your bra strap would be. Guys, it's underneath your shoulder blades because you're likely not wearing a bra. You're gonna take your left leg out. Right foot is directly underneath your hip. I'm sorry, directly underneath your knee. You're going to come down and then drive back up. Right leg is doing all the work. Ready? 3, 2, and go. Drive it up, come down, drive, squeeze in your glute as you push your hip up. Make sure you come to a full extension. Drive through your heel. Woo! Dancing friends, light. Keep it going. Woo. Breathe as you push your hips up. Exhale, inhale on the way down. Exhale up. 10 more seconds here. 2, and come down. Good, take a rest. You guys feeling all right? Whew, this one leg, doing one side at a time, definitely changes the way that it feels. When you do them both together, definitely stronger in the movement. However, one is always doing more work than the other. So this is a nice way to build them evenly. Whew. All right, we're gonna get ourselves ready. Get the side of the bench underneath your shoulders. Get yourselves set up. We're gonna go back up. Left leg is doing the work. Right leg is kicking out and go. Come down, drive up. Right leg is a kickstand. It's there for support and a little bit of balance, but it's not doing the work. Left leg, we're hinging down. Drive up through your heel. Keep it going. We've got 13 seconds left. You can do it, my friends. Come on. Woo. Push through that heel. Drive your hips up. 4 seconds. Give me one more good one. Drive. Good. Come all the way down. Sit up. Take your dumbbells off. Woo. How did you guys do that round? Is your booty on fire? Because my booty's on fire. Hey, Chubby Chicks. Thanks so much for the follow. Hi, Trudy. Good morning. Deep breaths. GoldenEye, if you send me a message, I can send you all of the information on both. This riser was over 100. I've had it for probably 4 years, so I don't remember. I honestly don't 100% remember how much I spent on it, but it was over 100. It's adjustable though. And the belt, maybe 35. The belt is pinned in my showcase, but I can always send you links to everything if you send me a message. But the riser is not here. All right, we don't need this again, so get this out of the way. Oh, we needed the riser though for our chest press. Hold on. We'll move the dumbbells. Okay, so I'm gonna take my 35s for my chest press. Remember, with our chest press, our elbows are down at more of like a 45. They're not lined up directly with our shoulders. We're tucking them in before we push up and in. Coming down, push up and in. You guys ready? I'm gonna swap my dumbbells, they're not heavy enough. Woo! So we're supporting our back. If you don't have the riser, you can do this on an ottoman, you can do it on a kitchen chair, you can do it flat on the floor. The thing about the floor is that it limits your range of motion. So you wind up tapping down when your arms hit the floor instead of being able to get a good stretch across your chest. When you stretch, you wanna stretch to a point that's comfortable, not overstretching where you can't push your arms back up and in, okay? So there's like a happy medium that you have to find when you do this exercise, that you're not overstretching so that you get stuck, right? Good morning, hey Ambrose. Good morning, friends. How's everybody feeling today? We doing good on this Monday morning? Are we feeling alive and motivated? Whew, I did this wrong. This was silly. Sit down. Push your hips up. Get your upper back, neck and shoulders supported. Bring your dumbbells up. Keep your hips up. Come down, stretch, press up and in. Whew. Inhale as you come down, exhale as you come up. Keep your core tight. I think my butt getting big. Keep it going. Stretch down, press it up. Woo. 20 seconds left. Come on, you guys can do it. Push, keep your feet planted. If you need a little extra strength, push your feet down into the floor. Get some energy. Give me one more here. Down, push. Woo! Bring the dumbbells down to your chest. Bring your hips down to the floor. And then put your dumbbells down. That was heavy. That was heavy. I upped it to 35. The first round I did 30s. What weight are you guys using for your chest press? Deep breaths. Hey, Flaku. How are you, friend? Whew, phenomenal. Welcome in. Ian, thanks for joining. Rich, thanks for the follow, friend. Anita's using 12s. Great job. Gabby, thanks for sharing out the live. Matt, thanks for the follow. Good morning, everybody. Hey, girl, how you doing today? Hey, Noella. Senia's using 20 pounds. Great job. Whew, deep breaths. Tweety's using 15s. Awesome. Good morning. Lynn's using her 15. Great job. Lynn, did you get your new dumbbells set up? Nathaniel, take some deep breaths. Sit down if you need to, okay? Sip some water. Goody, 15. Great job. Yes, Ryan needs to go up. Cherry's using 10s. Good job, guys. Ooh, you guys are all getting stronger. I love it. I love it. Max 10. Okay, so if you guys feel like the dumbbells that you're using are not heavy enough, slow your movement down a little bit. Okay, so slow down on your stretch and then really squeeze. Focus on the squeeze as you come back in. Okay, take that little bit of extra time coming down on the eccentric portion of the movement and then really press up and squeeze. Okay. All right, so we're going to our overhead tricep extension, right? 30 is where I was before. The 35 was a little too much. We tried. Actually, let's set up the 30 and we'll start with the 35 again. That's our 30. Here's our 35. So we can easily swap in the middle. We're gonna go a little heavier for the first one. Yeah, Senia, just slow the movement down. You did, Max. We did. We missed the row. This is why I need you guys in my life. This is why I need you guys in my life, because you guys keep me accountable because I absolutely missed the row. And in my brain, I was like, this is really quick. Let's move the camera and we're gonna do our row. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you, Max. We do. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? All right, so we were about here, I think, before, right? Seems about right. Gabby. Yes, all right, Gabby, we're here 5 days a week. Send me a message and we can talk about getting started, okay? You should definitely join us. Okay, ready? Let's move this one, two. I can't believe I almost forgot our rows. Okay, so we're doing our rows standing. You can either use the resistance band or you can use your dumbbells. If you don't have resistance bands, you're gonna take your 2 dumbbells You're gonna do a bent over row with a neutral position here, okay? So hands are facing in, you're stretching out to the front, pulling back and squeezing. Your hands are ending up by the pocket of your pants. Stretch forward, pull back. If you have your resistance bands, we're doing them standing, okay? We're going to stretch forward and pull back. Stretch forward, pull back. Our shoulders are staying down. I need you to really be careful as you're doing this that your shoulders don't pop up as you're pulling. Drop them down, come forward, pull straight back. Okay, you guys good? You ready? Ready? All right, we're doing 45 seconds and go. Stand up tall for me. If you have your bands or you're using the cable machine, stretch, pull back. Stretch forward, squeeze. My breathing is backwards. Just get in a good rhythm with your breathing, guys. We've got 10 more seconds here. Stretch. Ideally, you'd like to exhale as you're pulling back. Give me one more here. Woo. Good, stretch it out. Let these resistance bands drop. All right, now we gotta move back. This is the thing about moving the cameras. This is the thing about moving cameras, right? There we go. Trevor, there's so much you can do with one dumbbell. Gabby, send me a message. We'll get you started, my friend. Don't worry. Hey, Livy. Good morning. Welcome in, guys. All right, so we ran through our first, hey, Mike, good morning. We ran through our first round of the circuit. We're 3/4 of the way through the second round of the circuit. I almost missed the back exercise, right? All right, so we're gonna take our dumbbell up overhead for our tricep extension. We're starting with our heavier weight. So I'm taking my 35. I have a 30 here on the floor. I think on the first round, I did 3 or 4 with the 35. I'm gonna do my 3 or 4, and then I'm putting my dumbbell down and grabbing my 30, and I'm gonna finish the set with my 30. So we're doing a drop set. Okay, ready? Bring this dumbbell up. You're going to put the dumbbell in between your forefinger and thumb. Elbows are staying locked in. Try not to flare them out. We're dropping the dumbbell down and pushing up. Soft knees. Drop it down. My hair is in the way this time. Push. I'm gonna try for one more, and then I'm going down to the 30s. Push. Woo! All right, dumbbell goes down. Pick up the lighter one. Oh my God. I mean, you can totally feel the difference in the weight, but it's really not that easy. Whew. 7 seconds. 3, 2, push. Good job, guys. Woo. Bring that dumbbell down. All right, we're going to our squat with our bicep curl. Squat with a bicep curl. So we're taking 2 dumbbells. Our feet are coming out wider than hips distance apart. Okay, we're gonna take our feet a little bit wider than hips distance apart. Our feet are facing forward, palms are facing forward. So we're dropping down into our squat and then curling up as we drive up, right? I'm taking 2 20-pound dumbbells. After this, we have 4 core exercises. 4 core exercises, my friends. Woo. Grab a sip of water if you need it. All right, ready? Take your 2 dumbbells. Hey, Senia. I work out your whole body and take, Senia, how many days a week are you strength training? Today we're doing our total body workout. Tomorrow we're doing back and biceps. Wednesday's legs. Thursday is chest and triceps and shoulders, and then Friday is total body. So are you doing 4 total body workouts a week? These are 20s. These are 20s. I'm on the struggle bus with the 25s. And with the squat, there was no way that I was gonna be able to do the 25s. Ready? Shoulders are back and down. We're gonna squat down, come up and curl. Squat, down, whoo. Keep it going. Whoo. 16 seconds, come on. 7 seconds. Give me 1 more. Woo. Put these dumbbells down. Shake out your upper body. How are you guys feeling? Deep breaths. Hey, Julie. Good morning, my friend. Hey, Roque. Welcome from Venezuela. Justin, thank you. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Deep breaths. Whew. Those combo moves really get your heart rate elevated. You guys doing all right? We're gonna do a few core exercises. We're gonna stay standing for the first 2. Then we're gonna get on the floor for the last 2, okay? So for the first one, you have a choice. Sorry, guys. You have a choice for the first one. We are gonna do a torso rotation around the world. Torso rotation. You can either do this with your dumbbell or your kettlebell. I prefer the kettlebell because the handle is wider. And when I do it with my dumbbells, I get bruises. Okay, so thank you guys so much for those donuts. I appreciate it. So we're gonna go around in a clockwise movement, clockwise direction. Then we're gonna come back counterclockwise. Why do I need to focus on cardio? Sean. Okay, we're gonna go around clockwise, and then we're gonna go back counterclockwise. Okay, we're doing 45 seconds on each. So if you're using your dumbbells, you're going to come around, all the way around. Oh, you're rude, so you can go. Thanks for dropping by and helping the algorithm by dropping a comment. Okay, so we're gonna go around your torso, okay? 45 seconds. This is 20 pounds. So I'm going to grab my kettlebell. I like the hand, like I said, I like the handle better because I wind up knocking my wrists on my dumbbell. And then I wind up with bruises, and that's not fun. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my kettlebell. You can use either one, whatever you have works. All right, I've got my kettlebell on 32 pounds. You want something that's gonna be challenging. 3, 2, and go. Bring it around. Way too many jerk-offs in this world. Yeah, absolutely. Whew. I need to go back and scroll. I can't read the comments. They're popping up too fast. They're going away. I'll read them in a second, guys. We're gonna go around. Whew, keep it going. We've got 15 seconds left in our clockwise direction. 10 more seconds here. Good morning. Welcome in, everyone. If you're just joining us, we are doing our core circuit. You can stop. Good. Put your dumbbell or kettlebell down. We have to go back the other way. Last Friday night. Okay. Way too many. Yeah, it was just rude. So, you know, be gone. If you have nothing nice to say, don't hop in and make a comment. Whew. Safe space for all of us. You guys don't need to read that nonsense either, right? Like, it's just not kind, and we're here to be kind to each other and to help each other and to grow. So when we say rude comments, you got to go. 3, 2, go counterclockwise, go. Whew. Keep it going. Deep breaths. Not even a little bit, Anita. We don't tolerate that bull. Not here. Whew, keep it going. We've got 12 seconds left. 12 seconds. We're going to stay standing for our next core exercise. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. We're going to do our dynamic wood chop. Okay, so this is a combination of a wood chop and a halo around your head. You can do this with your dumbbell. You can do this with your kettlebell. If you do it with your kettlebell, I absolutely recommend Julie, heck no. If you're rude, you're gonna go. Exactly, girl. Tarthanka, it does a little bit, yes, it will hit your shoulders, you'll feel it, but it's primarily, we're using it for a core exercise for stability and anti-rotation in our trunk, okay? So the movement, you will hit shoulders, you will absolutely feel it in your shoulders, but our goal is core, okay? It's kind of like a combo move. We're doing a little bit of 2 different things at once. All right, so you're gonna take your dumbbell or your kettlebell. If you have your dumbbell, you're gonna take it side to side. You could actually also hold it this way. You just have to be careful no matter how you do it. We're chopping down, then coming up and around your head and chopping down to the other side. So we're here, okay? If you have a kettlebell, I like this one with the kettlebell. Sneaky shoulders, right, Ryan? We're always talking about sneaky core. That was the sneaky shoulder one. If you have your kettlebell, you're gonna flip it over. Here. Feet are underneath hips. We're coming down, up and around, and back down to the other side. And then coming up and back around, okay? You guys got it? You ready? Definitely pace your breathing. Your heart rate's gonna get elevated on this one. 3, 2, and go. Keep it going, make sure you're breathing here. "15 seconds. "5 seconds. Go all the way through the next one. Woo! Last one back. Put it down. How'd you guys do? You feeling okay? Whew. Deep breaths. Hey Bree, thanks for the follow, my friend. Good morning, Stacy. Thank you for that last donut to hit that goal. Deep breaths. Let your heart rate come down a little bit. Whew. You guys feeling all right? I know, Julie. I'm like quick to get them gone. We don't need that kind of nonsense. That is not our vibe. We're so positive and so peppy. We don't need that negativity around here. All right, we're getting on the floor. We've got 2 floor exercises. We're gonna do, Lynn, thank you so much for the confetti. VW, thank you for the confetti, my friend. We're gonna do dead bugs and we're gonna do a plank hip dip. Okay, so we're gonna start with the plank. Tracy, whoop whoop. You guys are on fire this morning. I appreciate you guys so much. So rude, Chris. All right, so we're gonna take 2 lighter dumbbells, right? We're gonna take 2 lighter dumbbells down onto the floor and we're gonna do our weighted dead bug. So I'm gonna take my 8s. Starcy, I know, I'm working on it. So I'm working on it. It's the music part. It's the music that's holding me back right now. So we'll get there. I need to work on my copywriting for my music. All right, we're taking 2 lighter dumbbells. I'm taking 8s. Taking my 8s. We're gonna lay down on the floor. Okay, we're gonna plant our back. Good morning, Hanifa. Welcome. Okay, ready? So we're just gonna bring that down a little bit. We're laying on our back. We're going to start with our feet planted. Claudia, thank you so much for that little dino. He's so cute. Okay, we're gonna do our dead bug. I have dumbbells and kettlebells everywhere. Let's try not to lay on them. For our dead bug, we're taking a flat back position. So we're gonna lay down and then we're getting rid of this space, right? Rotate our hips back and down. You're gonna bring your head down to the floor. My little bun is in the way. You're gonna take your dumbbells up over your torso. Bring your knees up over your hips. You want to maintain a good knee position here. So your knees shouldn't be touching each other. They should be directly over your hips, okay? So a little bit wider than bring them out a little bit, sorry. Hands are starting up over your torso, palms are facing in. So now my right leg and my left arm are going to work together to come out and then come back in. Now my right arm and my left leg are working together to come out and come back in. I want you to extend your legs out as far as you can, okay? Do your best here. So everyone's gonna be a little different. Some people are gonna be able to get all the way down here. Some people are only coming out here, and that's fine. Work within your range of motion, okay? You're gonna build the strength in your core to start to be able to extend your legs further and further the more you do this. Dumbbells up, 3, 2, and go. Keep your back flat on the floor. Don't let your back arch. Ooh, you hear my hip popping? You guys aren't the only ones. Ooh, keep it going. Slow and controlled movements here. We're not rushing. Forever young. Keep it going. We've got 3 more seconds here. Give me 1 more on that opposite side. Good. Bring your dumbbells down. Sit on up. We're getting into our plank position. So you have 2 options. You can do this in your full high plank here, or you can use your forearm plank here. Either way, I want you tucking your tailbone under and we're dipping side to side. Okay. Hold nice and steady. Sometimes your feet will slide for this one, and that's okay. Just readjust your foot position to make sure that you are not all over the place. We don't need our hips rising up or our hips dropping to the floor, okay? Thank you guys for tapping the screen. I appreciate you guys so much. 3, 2, and go. Flat back, tuck your tailbone, dip side to side. Baby. And my back cracked. Neck is neutral. Try not to look around. Forever young. Five more seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Come on down. Woo woo. How do you guys feel? You guys did so good today. This is such a great way to start your Monday morning. All right, let's do a nice little cool down. We're gonna start in our tabletop position. We're gonna do 5 cat-cows. So from a neutral position with your spine flat and your neck flat, you're going to push your belly down, bring your head up as you arch your back, and then you're going to round your spine to the ceiling. That's 1. Arch, head up, round, head down. That's 2. Arch. 3. 4. 1 more here. And 5. Good. I want you to pull your hips back, get a good stretch. So extend your arms out in front of you. Pull your hips down towards your heels. Deep breaths. Take your left arm, cross it underneath your right. Hold here for 5 seconds. 4, thread the needle. 3, 2, and switch. So now you're gonna take your right arm, cross it underneath your left. Get a gentle twist. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up to your kneeling position for me. Arms up. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist, pull it up to the ceiling and over. Good morning, welcome in everybody. If you're just joining, we're just cooling down on our total body workout. On Mondays, we start at 7 a.m., but we are here 5 days a week. Switch sides, come over to the left. So you have the ability to come on in, join us Monday through Friday. On Monday and Friday, we start at 7 a.m. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we start at 6 a.m. Bring your hands back, interlock your fingers, pop your shoulders back, push your chest up, get a good stretch across your chest. Deep breaths. Everything that we do is home-based, so we're using dumbbells, resistance bands, every once in a while our kettlebell. And if this time frame doesn't work for you, I do have small group classes that I run through Zoom. Those are private classes. Registration is required, but if you're ever interested in hopping into those classes, you can send me a message. No, not using our kettlebell tomorrow. Good morning. All right, everybody, welcome in. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining me. I appreciate you spending your Monday morning with me while we go through this total body workout. I'm so proud of you guys for getting up this morning and putting in the work. Make sure as you go through your day today, you're drinking your water. Thank you, Julie. Love you, girl. Make sure you're drinking your water, you're eating your protein, and really refueling your body. Strength training workouts do take a lot of energy, and it's really important that you refuel your body, eating your protein to repair the muscles, getting some carbohydrates to build those energy stores back up. Tomorrow is our back and bicep day. So we will be here at 6 a.m. on YT. TikTok tomorrow, we're here at 6 and 7. So you guys get a double tomorrow morning. All right, my friends over here at YT, have a fantastic day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for your help, Julie and Sham. I'll see you guys. Bye.